The topic is the Tennessee General Assembly, and of course, Representative Brenda Gilmore has given us additional information in reference to what is going on, as well as some bills that she is sponsoring in the General Assembly. And let's pick up Representative Gilmore at that point.
Well, thank you. I wanted to share with you the final bill that I'm sponsoring. It has to do with expungement of records. And what it says, basically, Dr. Haney, that if anyone has committed a crime, with the exception of a violent crime or any crime involving sex, those two, I think that whatever time a person gets, they deserve. But with the exception of a violent crime or sexual crimes, if once a person has fulfilled their prison time and they have fulfilled their probationary time, I would like for their records to be expunged. If during that period they have not committed any other crime or did anything wrong within that 15-year period. And the intent of this is when I was campaigning and I was knocking on doors, I saw so many of our young people who want to work. They made very poor decisions when they were young, and that haunts them throughout their whole life, and they're not able to get any kind of meaningful job experience and good jobs. When these individuals can't work, some of them fall back into crime, or some of them become social issues, and as taxpayers, we end up paying for them. So I want to get our young people off the streets. I want to get them off the corners and get them out there working in society and being productive individuals.
Now, this would also help in terms of, because I think that there's a real issue in terms of individuals having gone to prison, having served their term, time, and yet when they come back, they're unable to participate in the vote or the suffrage.
That's right.
Would that help in any way?
I think that the General Assembly did some work in that last year. I think that there's still a lot of work to be done, and this probably would help. My intent is to get them to work, but you're exactly right. Being productive and being able to vote is important, and we certainly would like to have those rights restored so they can vote. Even more important, though, I want them to feel good about themselves and to be able to earn a living
I can understand that.
and contribute back to society. I want to talk a little bit about, too, women in politics. There's a saying that they say, we've come a long way, baby, and we really have as women. I think, though, we still got a long way to go. Of the 33 senators, there's only 7 that are females, and of the 99 state representatives, there are only 14 that are female. So while we have made quite a bit of accomplishments, as you can see, we still do have a lot of work to be done. And in terms of voter participation, political participation, we're number 49th as it relates to females participating in the political process. And I'm not sure exactly what causes that. I suspect it has to do with our culture, and because we're so courteous and we're raised to be ladies and be perfect little girls and women, and we take those same morals, which there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes I think it infringes on our ability to be independent, and we rely still on our spouses to help us make political decisions, because if we're 49th, as you know, we're pretty near
49 out of 50 states.
Out of 50 states, we're pretty near the bottom in terms of political participation. Now, business-wise, I think females are doing very well in terms of going into business and owning business, but in terms of participating in the political process, then we are very near the bottom. So I want to encourage all young women who are out there and listen to this program to get involved, that they can really make a fine contribution. We need more good people in politics. And just a few weeks ago, I even taught a class on how to run for an officer. And if there's anybody interested, I'd be pleased to help them out.
And that's very, very important, because women are now becoming more visible in